Thank you for joining Sports Development Series. Yours truly, Boma Ekiyor.
At that time, speed, power, strength, you are very, very susceptible to very big adaptations at that point. So if you begin to put young children through that at that point, the gains are massive. You can get those massive gains. And, you know, a lot of people, a lot of coaches, from what I've seen, really miss that window. And for me, once you miss that window, you've put a cap on how fast that athlete can ever become. No matter how.
That applies to not just track and field. That applies to other sports too. That window in terms of
it's speed and power. It's a speed and power window. So if your event needs speed and power, that's where it has to be. You got to do it then. You know, if not, it's just a cap. Not that the athlete will be a bad athlete, but it's a cap. And for me, the best way to see that is looking at world-class athletes. There's this saying, just because you're a world-class junior athlete doesn't mean you become a world-class senior athlete. That's very true. There's a correlation though, but that is very true. But I am not interested in that. What I'm interested in is being a world-class athlete. And the question is, how did that person become a world-class athlete? So you start with the world-class athlete and then you trace backwards. And what you find, there is no world-class athlete that was not a world junior class athlete. None. Nobody who was a mediocre junior class athlete is going to suddenly wake up between the ages of 20 and 24 and become a world-class athlete. You can't be running 11 seconds when you're 20 years old. And then when you're 22, 23, you're going to run 9.8. That window has closed.
So in terms of getting an athlete faster in any sport, essentially, during that window, if you're able to do that kind of training during that window, then the cap or the athlete's top potential for it gets much higher.
It goes up. So basically, you give the athlete a better chance at becoming this top athlete.
Yeah.
It still doesn't mean you will get there.
Correct. The other factors, though.
Yeah. But for sure, if you don't do that, you are not getting there. If you don't do that, you are not getting there.
Especially in the realm of, especially in the area of speed and power.
Speed and power, yeah. If you don't have it when you are a junior, where is it going to come from? Your body has stopped producing or has started reducing the amount of these hormones that you need. So your body is not producing as much as it was. So how are you getting the adaptation? Where is it coming from?
Yeah, valid point.
Yep, there's at least from what the science shows, that's just how it works.
No, but even at that age, even in terms of just skill development too, when you look at the whole thing, athletes, that's where they really start to put a lot